demonstrate how would you use a IntelliJ application IntelliJ to create a Spring Boot multi-modular application where the modules would be like your service layers or maybe a models or something else apart from these. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing you would do is the create a new project, and from there you would choose the Spring initializer and this choose the SDK that you would want it to have, and click next. And from here, um, choose the group ID and artifacts that you want to. In my case, that would be the Spring, since this is a demo, Spring Boot demo web app. Okay, it would be the something similar like Spring Boot demo web app. And the since we trying to create a multi-modular application, so we would want it to have the type of the parent would be a mom and pom, where you have a parent which is of type at this stage. With what it does is it just creates a template with a POM file with it and all sorts of all required dependencies of Spring Boot framework. Okay, click next. And then you choose whatever the dependencies you wanted to use. In my case, I would use the web to the web, and again the SQL would be the JPI and H2. And click next, and they choose the path. In my case, I wanted to use the something different, so click Spring Boot demo demos demos app. Okay, so that's my path. So that's the choose the one, and again within this directory I wanted to have a subdirectory. This is the main project, and so that I can reuse this folder to create multiple projects within it. Okay, so and click next, finish. So this will create, the idea will create a new directory if it doesn't exist. If it does, or you just choose whatever it's found. Okay, so to start with, to give you a quick glance, like quick import changes. So this is what you see. So since this is the base parent module, it just has the POM file and all sorts of Spring Framework dependencies, as I said in the start. So since this is a kind of a template, we would need this packaging to be a POM type. Okay, and then import changes. And now we would wanted to create a modules within it. So in my first case, the module would be like a Spring classes or maybe a models or services. Or so the model type should be of Maven and not the Spring initializer. The reason is that the parent already has all sorts of dependencies, so we would just need to have a Maven, and the module SDK, you could choose whatever you like and click next, and the artifact would be the models in my case. And the same, and one thing to make sure is that the models module, the root directory should be under the parent app module, which is in our case Spring Boot demo app web app here, as you can see. Okay, and that's the model name, and click finish, and that's it. So since this is a module and we would want to use this module in different modules, so like since as a models, so the packaging should be of jar. Okay, and enable auto import. Okay, so now we import these ones, and it will create like a Java project. Just bear in mind, sometimes since if you don't enable auto imports or you don't re-import Maven dependencies and the settings, so what it does is that it just creates a plain folder. So in that case, all you need to do is right click on the POM of this module and go to the Maven and re-import. So this will change to the actual Java project. Okay, so from here, you need to create a new package within it, and you can create whatever the models you would like to. So for this demo, I would just use the leave it as it is and create and start creating a new module, which is actual Maven of Maven type, where this one would be a web app where our REST controllers and everything will be sitting under this app. Okay, click next and make sure this web app is under the parent. Again, click finish. That's done. And again, go to the packaging type, and as I said, the since this is a child module, and it has the packaging should be the jar again. Okay, and then go to web app. As I said, now we have the Java type where you create a new package within it, where in my case it's com spring boot dot web app. Okay, or it could be have whatever the package name you would like to choose. You can choose what. In my case, I just use it for as a web app. Okay, so go to the Java class, and then since for this demonstration purpose, I would want to create a web application where we need to have uh, where we create a new a startup package, kind of like a start of an application. So we initialize a Spring Boot. So for that one, we need to create this main class where Spring Boot application. Okay, so and create a main method, public static void main. Main string args. Okay, and let the Spring application to run the run the Spring Boot. Okay, so and pass this class instance like say class of args. Okay, right. So this is the minimal details you would need to have. Okay, so and once you start run the application, you would see the Spring should be running without any issues. Fantastic. Okay, so I can see there are no issues and no errors in it. So this is working without any issues. Let's do a confirmation. Localhost 8080. There you go. So what we have seen is that the Spring has initialized, as you can see, it has initialized the Tomcat instance has been started on a port 8080, and this is what we can see. Okay, let's stop the application now, and let's add a controller and reference this models module within this app. So before I go to the part, I wanted to show you the Spring, how does the parent parent module looks like. Okay, let's go to the POM, and you see at the start of it, it creates a modules where you can, it adds as a models as in one of the module, and again web app has another module, and this is where all the Spring framework dependencies are set up. Okay, so let's go to the module and create a new controller. Oops, under this one, let's go to the controller home, maybe hello world controller, and mark it as a REST. Oops, REST controller, public string hello world, and return hello world. Okay, and request mapping. Since this is a controller, we will have a lots of controller is also a class, and you will have a lots of a lots of other return methods. Those methods are just the request mappings. As you can see here, if you need to decorate this controller method to the request mapping, where you set the method type as the request method to get. This will allow the get, and the path would be /hello -world. Okay, so when you run this one and you go to the localhost 8080, this request path, which is hello world, will return this message. Hello world, this is from hello method in hello controller. Okay, you could also have a request mapping for your controller where you define what the name of this one. Okay, so for now we just get started with this. Go to the, you don't need to go to web application unless you have multiple run types, that's maybe an issue with it. So for now, we'll just start the application again. Okay. And let's go back to the the hello the page, and let's type hello world. Hello world. This is from hello world method in hello controller. Okay. And this is all for now. Thank you.